Okay, so if you're at home, you will have left your bread to rise to double the size. If you're at school, the raising process is going to be done in the oven. So either way, if you've left it to rise to double its size, you then need to knock it back a bit. So flour your surface and just knead it again. Fold, turn, push, fold, turn, push. Knead it again till it's nice and smooth. Get it in a circle. Flour your hands. Once you've got it in a circle, you're going to segment it into 6 equal sized pieces, or as equal as you can get them. You could of course weigh each one to get them exactly equal. And I'm going to show you some different shapes you could do. So the basic bread roll shape then. So get the point of the triangle in your hand and the flat side of the triangle on your palm, and keep folding it up to make a smooth surface on your palm side and all your tucks and wrinkles underneath, and that will give you a basic bread roll shape. Put that on your grease tray. Second one then, we're going to do exactly the same thing, make a basic bread roll shape, making your top nice and smooth and having all your wrinkles underneath. You're then going to flatten out that bread roll shape to make a flower. I'm getting some scissors. You're going to cut 5 petals, and then when you come to glaze you can add seeds in the middle to make it look really like a flower. Third one then, this is the one everybody loves doing. Again, you're going to make your basic bread roll shape, making your top nice and smooth. And then you're going to turn your bread roll over and you're going to make a nose. Pinch your nose for your hedgehog, and then cutting away from the nose, you're going to make some spikes with your scissors. Make them quite deep because you're going to leave your bread to rise, or you're going to rise it in the oven and it will get bigger and the spikes will get smaller. So nice big deep spikes all the way to the back, and when you come to glaze that you can put some sultanas or raisins for its eyes. So there's your hedgehog. Next one then, you're going to take a third off. Again, you're going to make a nice bread roll with your third. Same technique, smoothing down underneath, and then with the other 2/3 you're going to do exactly the same. Getting it nice and smooth, and then you're going to get a bit of your glaze or water. I've got an egg glaze here. You could use milk as a glaze, you could use a mixture of milk and egg. Put a little bit of glaze on top, put your smaller bread roll on top of your larger one, and you can either use a finger or a wooden spoon, poke a hole in the middle, and you've got a cottage loaf there. Right, the last two I'm going to show you requires you to roll your dough out into a long sausage. Now it is very stretchy, so you've got to be quite firm with it to get it rolled out. You can do it between your hands if you like, but make sure you get it as even as you possibly can. And when you've got it long enough, you're going to just knot it, and you've got a pretzel shape there. And the final one I'm going to show you is the plat. So you're going to make 3 long sausages. Now you don't have to stick to these shapes. You can experiment, make any shape you want. You can make other animals such as turtles, snails, whatever you want. Just experiment. So you're going to roll these out equally as long as each other. Again, get your glaze or some water, and you're going to stick the tops together. And then working into the middle, you're going to produce a plat. And again, at the end, you're going to glaze that and stick the end of your plat together. So there you've got different bread roll shapes. So now we're going to glaze our bread. Now you can decorate them with any sort of seed, poppy seed, pumpkin seed, sesame seeds, but be careful of sesame seeds if you have a peanut allergy, because they can cause the same reaction. Chopped nuts, and they all give you an extra texture to your bread. So I'm brushing them all. I'm not swimming them in the glaze, I'm just brushing them in the glaze. And then to make the centre of my flour, I'm going to put some chopped nuts on. I'm also going to put some chopped nuts on my plain bread roll to add interest. And then I'm going to get some eyes for my hedgehog. Push them in quite deeply, because as the bread rises they might pop out to make the eyes. Now, if you were doing this at school, you would then put these straight in the oven and turn the oven on, and the proving process, the raising process, will happen as the oven's heating up. If you're at home, to make a slightly better quality bread, I would leave those on a warm surface such as the top of the oven to raise to double the size, and then put them in a hot oven for 8 to 10 minutes. And the way you tell whether they're cooked is that you turn them upside down. They should be golden brown anyway. You turn them upside down, you tap them on the bottom, and it should sound hollow, and then your bread rolls will be cooked.